I have been with B3As now for a few years. No, not really, not many. And as a volunteer. And while I am happy working behind the scenes, I also, because of my past connection with government positions of Secretary to the Governor General, the first Governor General of the Bahamas, Milo Boughton Butler, and Bahamas Chief of Protocol, those two positions. So I was exposed to protocol and etiquette in both. And so the association gets me to come in to do some talks when we have athletes who are going off. It seems to, it's becoming an established pattern nowadays. I'm going to reinforce, first of all, something that CAC has said, and that you're ambassadors to the Bahamas, because those colors that you wear, I want you to wear them proudly. They are the colors of the Bahamas. No other country has those particular colors in their uniform and their flag. So wear them proudly. You're starting out now. Am I correct that this is your first meet abroad? Have any of you been off to races in another country? Any of you? You have? Where?
British Virgin Islands, America.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. So 2 of you have had the experience of going abroad. When you do travel, you possibly will be in your uniforms. I'm sure you will be. And even in the country that you're going to, which in this case is Curacao, I want you to, if you're wearing your uniform or you're not wearing your uniform, you are representing the Bahamas. You're representing all the thousands of people that are back here on these islands, every one of the islands. Because if one of you behaves badly in some way, shape, or form, bad language, tackling somebody from the country that you're visiting, or just acting bad, the Bahamas don't know how to behave themselves. Not you, one individual. No, they're going to label the whole of the Bahamas as not able to conduct themselves properly. So remember that you're not just Josephine Smith and so on. So you're a Bahamian representing the Bahamas abroad. Okay? You promise me that? All right, good. Now, there are a couple of little things that I want you to be conscious of. And since most of you have not, in fact, gone away to other meets yet, this is a good time to get you while you bend the tree while it's young. And instill these little things into you so that you know them now and you remember them in the future. They'll become a part of you. And that one that I spoke of, that's very basic and very important, to be a Bahamian, represent us properly. Now another thing, when you actually get on the track and field, they usually call your name. They call the names of the athletes in the various lanes. I've noticed that the practice is some do it and some don't. But I hope the Bahamian athlete, well, when your name is called, you will acknowledge. Usually the proper thing would be to turn and acknowledge. Okay? So learn these things now. When you have them, they'll become a part of you and you'll use them whenever you go to meets abroad from here on. Acknowledge. Stay focused for the starter's gun. Now your coaches, I'm sure, have given you a lot of practice in this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Stay focused, because you don't want to be the one who made a false start or DQ'd. And your coaches will tell you what DQ'd means if you're not sure. So stay focused. When you're out there on that track or field, whatever your role is, stay focused. Perform to the best of your ability. Always give your best. You may not come in, you may come in fifth, but let it be the best effort that you can give. And if you happen to be in the winner's circle, first, second, or third, I want you to train yourselves from now to become good sportsmen. In other words, if you're the winner, somebody didn't quite make it, you can still go over to that person, give them a pat or a smile, or you tried hard or something. And if you are, and if somebody else wins, you congratulate them, because you always want to be a good sportsman. No, you're not going to always win, nor are you going to always lose, but you can always be a good sportsman. Okay? I don't think I'll have to emphasize this point, because I've already looked at the young ladies who are going, and none of them have hairpieces. That you have mainly braids. I have been in the bleachers on 2 Carifta occasions, back to back, when the Bahamian hurdler, and they come out first, the Bahamian hurdler lost miserably because she was holding a hairpiece. That was more important to her than the race. 2 Cariftas back to back. The first race out is a hurdle, and here comes the Bahamian. And I said, I saw that last year, and here it is again this year. You see? So the hairpieces, if you ever get to that stage of a hairpiece, either put it in the drawer before you go in the race, or pin it down tight, 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 tight. Okay? And while I'm on the subject of dress, when you are moving about in the country itself, or the village, the athletes' village and so on, the young ladies should not wear some outfit that is, you may be in casual attire, and I don't want you to be so casual that you're what I call hookup. You know, you're exposed, or you're tied up, or you're this, that, and the rotten-looking jeans and all that sort of stuff. You're a Bahamian. I want you to look like a Bahamian at all times, okay? And the young men, no drop pants. Forget it. No drop pants, ever, okay? I don't know what you do in your home, but as a Bahamian athlete, no drop pants, okay? Now back to the track. You've just run your race, and you won, and now you're going to be interviewed. I want you to start now, as young people, thinking about what you are going to say should you be the winner and be interviewed. Start now, right here before you even leave home. What is something that I could say? If you want to run it past a coach, a teacher, or a big sister or brother, or one of us, fine. Okay, the reason I'm saying this is because we often, you're in a situation where you've just run, you're out of breath, and you're under this pressure, and they come and stick a microphone in your face, and you're expected to come up with some brilliant idea or something. You see what I mean? So start now thinking about things that you can say if you're in that situation, if you're asked to speak and you're under pressure. The Bahamas flag is a very, very, very important thing. It's important to us as a country because the design was decided on at a high level many, many years ago. The design itself has a meaning. The black triangle has a meaning. The aquamarine has a meaning, and the gold has a meaning. I hope you know what they are. I hope you've been taught what they are in school. As an athlete, often when you have won, and maybe even a relay team, and you've won, the Bahamas has won, you might grab up or be given a Bahamian flag. Now, with anything in life, there's a right and a wrong way. And with the Bahamian flag, there is a right and a wrong way. If you are going to do a victory run, and I hope you know what I mean, you've just won and you got the flag and you dig out with this flag over your shoulders because you're so happy you've won a race. And I have been in the bleachers again and seen it worn improperly. And I really was all I could do not to go down on that field and grab up my flag back from the people. So Kermit has very, very thoughtfully brought a Bahamian flag. And I hope you're going to notice that I'm not letting it touch the ground, because that's also something. Your flag should never touch the ground. Okay? Now, the right way for this Bahamian flag, if you should want to wear it, this white seam that you have down today, put that in your right hand. The idea is that the black triangle must point to your heart. Point left. So think of it like that, as pointing toward your heart. And therefore you will have this white seam in your right hand and the rest of it in your left. And so when you wear it in that fashion, with the black triangle pointing towards your heart, to the left. Okay? And then you go up on the medal podium, because you're a gold, silver, or bronze winner, and you're proudly taking your flag with you again. Same thing. This is the right way. Okay? So please don't let me have to run down from the bleachers onto the track for any of you, especially since I have given you this instruction now, what to do. Because I'm going to look at your faces and I'm going to remember them. And if I see you doing anything wrong, Grammy will be on top of you. Okay? You'll remember that, won't you? It's easy. Put the white seam in your right hand, and then from there the rest of it follows. When you go to the medal podium again, your coaches, of course, will be right on top of things and guiding you. But you will wear your uniform. You'll go onto the medal platform properly attired and looking like a neat, well-turned-out Bahamian athlete, winner. And there are two things that you should not do when you're on the medals platform, and that is to wear a hat, no caps and so on, nothing, and no sunglasses. Now, I'm going to come back to sunglasses right now while I've mentioned it. It is something, and I'm afraid this is going on said. Oh, no, I better not say it. I'll say it in a different way. Sunglasses are for the sun, yes, and they help protect your eyes, yes. But when you are speaking to someone, if you're being interviewed and a picture is being taken of you, something important is happening, you do not wear your sunglasses. The idea is that you should have direct eye contact with the person to whom you are speaking. So you never wear your sunglasses if you're talking to someone. Mine are very comfortable, and sometimes I suddenly realize I have them on and I will take them off if I'm talking to you, because it should not be done. We should have eye contact. Mind you, you can wear glasses, but not sunglasses. So remember that. You don't take them, if you take them on the medal stand, you can tuck them someplace, either on your shirt, in your pocket or something, but you're not to wear them, nor when a picture is being taken of you. And what I was going to say, and I hope you all don't put it on television, is that we have pictures of our big shots in sunglasses. And personally, I don't like it. And having said that, I'll stop right there. I think I will pause and find out if there's anything that you'd like to ask me while I'm still here. Can you think of any question that you'd like to ask me? No? Kermit, where are you? Have I covered everything?
I think you did, Grammy.
Well, I think Casey will have told you. I think he dealt with the health side of it. You know, when you're going to a country where you're not going to have peas and rice and macaroni and cheese and fried plantains and all the things you like. And so anytime you travel, you're going to have to make the best of it. But make sure that you're properly, you have eaten and that you drink, because your body cannot function properly if you don't have, if you haven't fueled it. And this particular story I know is true. We have a Bahamian athlete, James Audley Carey, and not too long ago, maybe 2 years ago or something, he was in a long-distance race, and he performed very badly. And we were all expecting him to do well because he's one of our good athletes. And he told his mother later that he had missed breakfast that morning. I think he a little overslept or something, missed breakfast. And then, you know, when you're in the waiting area before that's some time. You're in the waiting area before you're called to go on the track to perform. So it was all this waiting and stuff, and he had no food. And so it showed up in the performance that he gave on the track. He had nothing. He had nothing to give because he hadn't eaten. And I guess even if he was drinking water, it wasn't enough. So remember that you must look after your body, care for yourself, your health, your diet, and hydration. All those things are important to athletes. And my last word to you will be, listen to your coaches. They have been there, done that, and they know what is the right thing. Listen to your coaches and do what they ask you to do. And then you'll come back proud Bahamians. We will be even more proud of you. Thank you very much.
Bahamas Athletics, Fast Track News, #1 in the field.